My name is Bram, a Seamoss farmer from Laborie, and I've been into the Seamoss for 17 years. This is my livelihood, and right now I've been working to see I get a success into it. This is a square sail. Well, this is the way fishermen used to build it from beginning. When I used to see fishermen going out in the 60s, when I brought up in the 70s, they didn't have much machine. It was more sailing and rowing. With the square sail, sailing, going with it, going down, when I get down, I cannot go up because of the way the square sail is. It cannot trap the wind to bring it up. This is why I have to row when I get down, right down, to bring it back up where I am packing or where I am working in my Seamoss farm. Because of the weather, if the weather is bright and if the sun is shining, I will work a little bit more. If the sun is not shining and dark clouds and sometimes it can have a little rain, I will work at least 2-3 hours, and that's the way I do it every day. My working process is 3-4 times a week. I just be on the sea and I just work at least 5-6 hours, sometimes from 9 until 5, or it depends, different days, different times. I work a little bit less and sometimes I work a little bit more because of the weather. If the weather is bright and if the sun is shining, I will work a little bit more. If the sun is not shining and dark clouds and sometimes it can have a little rain, I will live life, and I keep on doing it all the time. Now doing it's very difficult because pushing your fingers in the rope, it's gonna take time, and sometimes it's a lot of pain being of the current, the hard current, and stuff. But looking into it, at the end of the day, it gives me a joy to see that I do what I have to do during the day, even though I spend the whole day, from morning until evening. But I feel happy doing this work.
And it's
Your life I know it gave me the strength and privilege to carry on, to be on that sea. People wondering why I am spending so much time on the sea with the blazing sun. It's only Jah knows He give me the strength. Yeah, this is some of the Seamoss that are pre-grown and it's about to harvest at any time. what I do in the harvesting, I cut the Seamoss. When it's a big bulk, I will cut at least 3/4 of it, leave a piece that's for the plant, and I will put it on the dory. After that, wash it to move. Sometimes it does be dirty with mud or seaweed, and I wash it in the sea. And after I put it, I have a wrap on by the field. I put it on to get dry. Before I used to bleach it, but now now looking at my raft, I have a raft. I built that raft for the Seamoss, and I started collecting bits and pieces from scratch, from bits and pieces like styrofoam, old tank, old water tank. I build it up with board. I take free breadfruit trees. That's the wood. Now when you see in Philip Seamoss, when you see a piece of green, camouflage. Yeah, the bright camouflage. Yeah, I say wow.
Great, huh?
Yeah. Just putting some Seamoss to dry. Right now. Dry, and those are just come from the sea. This is a special. You call that virgin oil from coconut. It's only dry from the sun, only the sun. Wow. And it's very good. That is pure natural. Yeah. This is where I've got it on the raft, cleaning. This sun. From the raft to the water, clean it, wash it up properly, see it have no mud in it, right. We sell clean things, not dirty things, you know, so must always clean it properly. If I get any little bits, because the oil still keeps on affecting it, you know, so any bad part, I get it out.
Move on your baby creatures?
Yeah, and the creatures and the fish enjoying it, as people also.
Yeah, why not? That's what it's about, huh?
Yeah. Yes.
How long did it take for that to grow?
Well, it's growing, it's 3 weeks to 1 month. They say it's 3 weeks harvest, but I usually let it stay for a month properly, you know. So when I pass, I can say, well, all right, it's properly good. Yeah.
And how many days do you leave it to dry?
To dry, it depends on the sun. It can take, I'll say, let's say 3 to 4 days. Yeah, depends on the sun.
You don't let it get bleached?
No, I don't let it get bleached. The only way it will bleach, you see, as I'm working in it right now and rain is falling, and I put it on the rack, the rain wet it, then that's the way it will bleach. But after that, no bleaching.
But you prefer to sell it
without
color.
bleaching, yeah. It's more valuable because all the ingredients in it, and you don't lose nothing. All the nutrients and everything, it's right in it. You don't lose nothing. Yeah.
Well, it's more healthy. Huh?
More healthy, yeah.
What about the natural salt that I see?
Yeah, it have a natural salt, well produced in, you know, when you put it to dry, when it's get dry, whilst it's drying, it's bringing out salt. And to me, that salt can be very, very, very good for, I'll say, people that have diabetes, you know, because it's not a salt that is very strong. No. It is very light, and to me, people that have it can be used very, very useful and very good for everybody. And I believe even those that have diabetes can properly use it, and it can even help them.
It tastes very nice as well.
Yes, it's very, very tasty. And some friends have been giving it to some friends, you know, and even they tell me, don't stop collecting it. Collect it all the time, you know, because it can be very important for people. So this is why I keep on collecting it. Yeah.
It's the last bit, huh?
Yeah, last bit of it. Into the finishing line. Oops, yeah. Bright day, bright sunny day.
Yeah, it's not a bad job, huh?
No.
I must say, it's a nice place to work.
Yeah, nice place. And I've got some in the other breed to plant tomorrow. Sometimes, you know, I cut it bits and pieces that are breaking up. I put it in a bag. Yeah, I put it in a bag, bits and pieces that break out. That's the other breed.
You use this for seeding?
Yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna plant it. Yeah. That's the day. We're done for today. That is the day for today. Not much working today. Today I taking it light. Yeah. I've got other stuff to do.
All in a day's work.
Yeah. Last bit of today for today.
Dropped a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do too much because I say I have other work to do. So I say I'm gonna take it light. Right on. That is the day of today. Yeah. Welcome, bless. brushing a little bit to put. Yeah. My scissors, I'll cut it, you know, small. Ah.
Yeah, so Bram, what exactly are we doing here?
We're cutting the Seamoss to when you put the boiled water and you take a spoon and you just build it up, it will melt faster and quicker, and you can just drink your Seamoss one time if you want to.
So this is a very natural way.
Natural way,
Because I see some people boil it long.
Yeah, but you don't boil Seamoss. You know?
Okay.
You don't boil Seamoss.
Yeah, so we're learning.
Put boiled water on it.
So you just actually hit it with hot water, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
So you like almost steep it, yeah?
Yeah, true.
Okay, well, we're going to see.
All right.
And we're going to cook this on your traditional coal pot.
Yeah.
Huh? Wow, no problem with that.
This coal pot, you know, I built it with a piece of rock, you know.
Oh,
I
no,
got it all the way from Safi, or PI, so.
And what did you do? You actually just cut it out?
Yeah, cut it, chisel. I do my old chisel like, you see a piece of iron like this. Yeah. I do flat one end, and that was my chisel, and that's how I dig it up.
Wow, and that's out of a piece of like...
Yeah, and that's there for life.
Like a pumice almost.
Yeah,
like
it's there for life.
Rock, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, nothing...
Now, let me get the pan. A little while. Now let me get the pan to put on fire. It's already boiling because I put it on the stove, so we just put it a little while, you know. Yeah.
No problem.
Hey man.
Yeah, they're just chilling out, waiting
That's
for,
really cool out.
waiting for the Seamoss.
Waiting for the Seamoss man to come and organize, you know?
Now, come in.
And that's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's what we're about to do.
The whole pot is just going perfectly.
Yeah. Now I have to look for another piece of stone, flat stone by T2. When I'm roasting my fish, you know, I used to put that stone on it by the brick. You know, I used to put that stone on it when I'm roasting my fish. Just put that there, and my fish by the brick. Yeah.
Natural, eh?
Yeah, natural. And that's the best way. Yeah, with the fish, roast it on, roast it on the stones. See that? Yeah, if it... No, not that stone.
No, that is a volcanic stone.
Yeah.
That can take heat.
Yeah, it's cracking it. Yeah,
Smashing.
Yeah, just inside of it. To taste the Seamoss, man.
Sounds like...
So what we're doing, we're just letting that settle. Let's have
a
a look.
little while, you see how it is. Now if you beat it up again, gel.
Now it just melts into the...
Yeah.
Are you going to strain that or just...
No straining. Because you see as it is there, that's the best way to eat it. To drink it and eat it. So you eat and you drink.
Alright, so... And how often do you eat that? I mean,
Me?
drink that?
Well, sometimes, you know, when I don't want to eat supper in the night, I will just wash 2 free piece and just wash it and eat it. Or, you know, once or twice a week. In fact, this week I do it twice for different people. I do gel twice for this week.
Good.
It was Tuesday and Thursday. I do gel for people, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So we're getting that to taste just now.
Too much milk. Want to taste it to see sugar?
No
Man
problem.
do like sugar, so he doesn't do it. Make on this with that sugar.
Hey. Hey! Idea!
It's on? So there we go. We're gonna
Yeah. Yeah, good to go.
So everybody grab a cup,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Oops.
Oops.
Cookie?
Yeah, yeah. I don't want that downstairs. Downstairs.
Yeah, man.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Like it should.
This is just the Bram's Seamoss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
This is to culture.
Okay, yeah.
And to you, Bram.
For the people that like sugar.
People that like sugar.
Yeah.
No?
Okay, that's enough.
Cheers,
We go.
boss.
Cheers again.
Hey,
yeah.
that's been a lovely making this film with you.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed
How
making
much?
it.
True. And you see how we drink?
And you know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad that we had time to do this
Yes.
before that happened. And these are things that you're up against
Yes,
every
yes,
day.
every day. Yeah, man.
Great stuff, man. That is what it's all about.
Yeah. That is a high Seamoss. Quality.
Quality.
Quality we're dealing with now. Yeah.
Cock it. Together, fellas.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Cheers
Yeah,
to
cheers,
Seamoss.
Seamoss live.
To
Yeah,
Bram
yeah,
Seamoss.
Yeah.
Live. Yeah.
With life. Yeah, with. See with life. Continue.
No, you got to show back to
That tastes really good, huh?
Yeah.
If I gonna drink that 14 in the morning, boy, man.
Fuck eye. Done?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Hip hip hooray.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Good stuff. Good job. Good job.
See one thing about Seamoss, boy?
We wish you all the best
Yeah.
in your Seamoss
True.
endeavor.